Hello YouTube, this is the vtuber. We turn on my PS1. It has the game in. Let's get this shit on the road, bruh. Get my PS1 controller out. It's gonna be interesting. This is my first time playing the PS1 with my headphones plugged in. More important than that, I have a little bit of history with this game. I have beaten it at least, probably between 2 and 3 times, I'm not sure. I have at least beaten it twice. This is like a random fun fact. This is actually one of my favorite. This is the first PS1 game I played on an emulator, actually. And to be more specific, it's actually one of my first emulator games, period. And I'm gonna be adjusting the volume as need be. I'm double checking. It doesn't seem to be too bad. We're gonna wait until the music goes crazy. I wish more games did this, though. I might need to turn that down a little bit. Let's try 27. I've never gotten the good ending. I probably never will, because I don't usually have the patience to beat the game twice. So we're at least getting the normal ending, which is the default ending I imagine most people get. Try turning it down a little bit more. Me, Benjeezy. I'm so hyped for this. Welcome to the stream, brah. I hope you have fun. Dude, summer's coming around. I can't wait for summer. Summer, the time of beautiful women in bikinis. The best time of the year, of course. It's probably not considered a national holiday. It's going down too long, right? You can't have a whole season be a holiday. That'd be weird. Yeah, I was gonna say, I wish more games did this, where they had just straight up, like, music videos in the beginning. The only other games I could think of that do this is, like, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and I guess technically Resident Evil 1. There's probably plenty of other PS1 games that have done this, that I'm not familiar with. As usual, let me know if there's an issue with the sound balancing. It should be okay. It looks okay, judging by Streamlabs. I don't think I've ever seen that liberation, like that first shot of Eve opening her eyes. I think that's from the true ending. When you fight, Eve's sister or whatever. I'm not entirely sure what happens at the end. Or how much it ties into the story with Eve. Mitochondria Eve. Yeah, this is an interesting game. Oh, I have to turn off analog control to use the D-pad, that's right. Let's go new game. Apparently I have an old save file that I did not delete yet. If it's for my New Game Plus thing, I might not even get rid of it yet. I think I have played a little bit of this game, and I don't think it's technically called New Game Plus, but it's basically New Game Plus. Basically how it works is you get the default ending in Parasite Eve 1, and then you unlock New Game Plus, which I think is a little bit harder than a normal playthrough. Yeah, I love the cinematics in this game. At least for me, this is like one of the first games I've seen that like try to do like a cinematic style that would go on to become commonplace for many video games. Even to this day, a lot of games still try to do the cinematic thing with varying degrees of success. This game was kind of I like to think of it as one of the pioneers of like popularizing that kind of thing. I'm sure it's not the literal first game to try to do it, but what I understand, this game was decently popular back in the day. This game doesn't have any voice acting. Better or for worse, depending on how you look at it. I don't really mind that it doesn't have voice acting. I'm not sure if I want to bother reading the text, to be honest, because I don't want to have to do a voice every single fucking time. Do I have to press X? progress? Okay. Because I think some of the text progresses automatically, but I don't want to, like, skip text accidentally. Of course, it's A of Breeze. We're going to keep keeping it like that. You can't change the name, but it's fucking A of Breeze, okay? I'm not going to fucking change her name. Come on now. What a fucking douchebag. I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. I might read some of the text, but I'm not gonna... Don't expect me to do it the whole time. I'm a grown-ass man, okay? I got shit to do, man. I got shit to do. And, oh yeah, it's not tank controls, actually. And I think one of the buttons lets you run... Oh, it's circle. That's fucking weird. I thought it'd be square, but apparently it's circle. Please take your seats. The show's about to start. What about you? You got any more douchey text? Okay, that's actually decent. That's what I expect a normal human being to say. Enjoy the show. This is one of those games I always wish they like did a straight up remake of. I don't know why they haven't yet. But of course that's assuming they don't change the gameplay. You know what would be more triggering than anything? Is if they remade this game and it turned into a third-person shooter. Like Resident Evil 2 remake style. Like, I love Resident Evil 2 remake, but this game has such a unique combat system. You don't see it very often. It's not even the first game to do it, but it's one of the few games to do it. Only other games I can think of that do this is, like, I think it's called Tales of Valorant on the PS1, and there's another game called Legend of Dragoon, which I believe predates this game. Yeah, if I have a smaller screen, this would probably look better. Yeah, this is actually automatic. I don't have to press a button to progress this one. It's a little confusing. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. Did you guys see Darkside Phil play this game? I didn't see a lot of his playthrough, but I saw the beginning, and it's fucking ridiculous. He's just straight up laughing maniacally as everyone just burns alive. Like, what the fuck, Phil? Come on, brah. Third Birthday kinda tanked public interest by being awful. I feel you on that sentiment. I would have liked to play a remake / remaster. I never played Third Birthday, because I've never owned a PSP. I don't really intend to. Third Birthday looks awful. They didn't even fucking call it Parasite either. They just called it Third Birthday, I think. Did they? I could be wrong about that. Okay, fair warning. I might need to piss a couple times because I've drank a lot. Like a whole lot. 4 whole mini bottles of wine. Merglot flavor or some shit like that. It's really fruity and delicious. I actually gotta go to like a party later today in a couple hours, but I figured I have a few hours to myself, I might as well play this game a little bit. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go... I've never played Third Birthday, so I can't really go too deep into it. Maybe the gameplay's okay, but... Like, it at least looks different from every other third-person game, but... It doesn't look very scary. It looks like a straight-up action game. Also, I've never been a fan of how in Third Birthday, they, like... over-sexualize Aya, like... I guess you could argue the dress kind of sexualizes Aya a little bit in this game. In Parasite Eve 2, they definitely ranked up the sex appeal a little bit. I mean, there are some camera angles in Parasite Eve 2 that just straight up show off her butt. But I'm fine with that. It's more of like a spectrum thing for me. Like, obviously, I'm called the fucking booty warrior. I'm not gonna complain about butts, but especially in the first game. One of the appeals of Parasite Eve is they have a badass woman that doesn't have to rely on sex appeal. You could say she's sexy, but it's not like a focus, you know what I mean? This is honestly really dark for me. I may or may not turn up the brightness. It actually looks a little brighter on the stream than it does on the TV for me. But yeah, I feel like Parasite Eve 3, I always felt like Parasite Eve 3 went way too far with the sex appeal. To the point of, like, straight up. Like, technically, the twist, I know that the twist is it's not actually Aya Marie in Parasite Eve 3. It's like, I think it's supposed to be the clone from PE2. But it's clearly supposed to invoke, up until the twist happens, it's supposed to invoke the image of Aya. And it's just really off-putting how much they sexualize her on that. Because they just, I think you can wear like a bikini. They have a mechanic where like literally her clothes tear off as she's taking damage. And I feel like it's just too much in PE3. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. There's a playthrough of it on LP Archive. It's an interesting train wreck. Just what we needed, contagious, spontaneous combustion. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to piss right after this fight. But yeah, oh shit, I'm surprised that hit me. It didn't even look like it was close. But this is like an interesting game. Ha 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 ha. What's happening? This is one of my favorite lines in the game. And this game loves emphasizing this. It's my body. It's getting hot. Oh, it's getting so hot, girl. Then all of a sudden her magical superpowers activate. What is this? What did you do to me? I love that shit. So, like, even though the technically isn't voice acted, you can almost hear the overacting in just the way the text is written. Like, it almost has like an anime translation vibe, which I find very amusing. But yeah, this is more like getting used to the basic mechanics. That blue bar, how it works is, that's your turn. That represents your turn. And it recharges with every turn. And it's kind of like a third-person game where you're, like, dodging attacks. As you wait for that blue bar to charge up, our bodies are communicating with each other. That sounds very suggestive, I'm not gonna lie. Communicating what? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you will become like me. Power? What power? What are you? Eve. Mitochondria Eve. I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well. What? Nani? Oh hey, the RE clone made it in the Final Fantasy VIII engine. Is Final Fantasy VIII a PS1 game? I did not know that. What is it, this? Yeah, I hear that Aya was based on, like a version of Cloud in Final Fantasy VII? What was that? And she just floats away. Wait, where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. You can run off over here. I'm gonna take a piss right now. I'm sorry. I know it's very early, but they're coming back with a vengeance. I shall return. Alright, we're back. Let's see. Yes, Booty, FF8 is on PS1. A lot of FF games are on PS1. Also, A was designed by Tetsuya Nomura, daddy of the KH, maybe Kingdom Heat. I imagine you mean Kingdom Hearts games. And character designer of the FF series. This is already going better than the Best Friends playthrough. I hope you keep playing this. I like the two Best Friends playthrough. I think it's okay. I know she's down there. And you have the option of going back and talking to the police, but I got shit to do. I'm just gonna do it. You don't really... I mean, I think you get items out of it, but, like, I'm not gonna run back. You run back pretty slow in this game. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Cough, cough. What a weird sound effect, bruh. Yeah, I remember before I played this game, one of the criticisms I heard about... Let me see if I can get into a brighter area. Okay, honestly, this triggers the shit out of me, but for whatever reason, it's brighter on Streamlabs than it is for me on the TV. So I guess I can... Because, like, I don't want to have to turn up the brightness manually, because it's going to affect the stream and my TV at the same time. Classic survival horror fashion. I guess this isn't really a survival horror game, but, you know. All the doors are locked. It's like the big meme with horror games. Especially early horror games. And, this is rare, but every now and then it can be kind of hard to tell, like, where you're supposed to stand. To, like, interact with certain objects. Rage quit incoming. Dude, I'm out of bullets. I'm playing GTA 5 fun. GTA 5. It's fun. Yeah, I heard it's... I've been meaning to get into the GTA games one of these days, but... I don't know. I always put it off. I heard they're pretty good. And yeah, this is, pretty horrifying if I say so myself. Dude, imagine seeing this as a kid, you'd shit your fucking pants. Even though it's like stock sound effects, like, oh, the animation is so good in those cutscenes. And I'm actually curious. Okay, you can't actually move with the analog stick, which I might actually do. And you can actually interrupt their animations. And that guy throws attacks, and, like, three in a row. Let's see if I can get him to do it again. He'll probably face me when he does it. Yep. And if you have enough distance, you can, like, run away, but he also has a melee attack. Obtain all items. And from what I understand, the AI somewhat operates under a turn-based system as well. You can't see it, unfortunately. But, there's a noticeable delay in, like, when they attack you, and they have different attacks depending on your character's positioning and shit like that. I think it's a little randomized. They have, like, a bunch of abilities at once. Jesus! Did Eve do that to that rat? What is going on here? Fuck it, man. I'm just gonna shout every word that happens to be capitalized for the memes. Also, Booty been playing a turn-based RPG. Booty be playing a turn-based RPG. Ironic. See, I don't really like turn-based RPGs at all. I don't mind this game because it's more of like a middle ground thing, where it's like, sort of kind of turn-based, but it's also like, you have shit to do while you're waiting. You don't just sit there waiting for the enemies to attack. I just can't. I know Final Fantasy Lover really wants me to get into classic Final Fantasy games. They're just not my thing, man. I fucking hate traditional turn-based games. They're just fucking boring, man. You're still alive. Hold on, let me call the paramedics. Melissa. She's a monster, bro. Don't try to talk now. Melissa? Melissa? You mean the main actress? She probably got to Suzanne, too. You'll have to stop her. Chat, let us bully Booty into playing FF7. No, please, wake up and inhale. Nuts. Okay, I might do the voice acting every now and then for shits and giggles. Because I'm extremely drunk right now. Okay, I'm not extremely drunk, but I'm drunk enough to do stupid shit, you know. And, I was gonna make an offhand comment about this. I might as well do it now. So, I don't mind streaming when I'm a little bit drunk every now and then. But the problem, my biggest problem, is I have to piss all the time. Okay, I'm not feeling it too bad right now, but it can be pretty bad. I had wine instead of beer, so hopefully it won't be too bad. We shall see. You're the one that scared me, lady. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here. There was an incident here. You'll have to evacuate. What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya! Oh yes, that classic stock scream effect. Nice meme. Oh my god, reflection effects in a PS1 game. This game is fucking breaking new ground, and apparently I can't interact with some of these. It's some bullshit, man. Okay, never mind, I just wasn't aligned properly, I guess. Ooh, woo, nice. But Booty, you get to see the Italian Senate's big polygon booba. I'm sure I could just look it up on the internet. Wait, I think you can run up against stuff too. That's a little confusing. It's locked. Because by default, when I play this kind of game, I tend to, like, you know, press X. But sometimes it looks like you can just run up against stuff, and sometimes you can't. I don't know. Maybe it's just doors. Ah, shit, I skipped text because I didn't expect it to interact. Polly, want a cracker? Hot, hot, please help. That's an intelligent bird right there, y'all. And every now and then you'll run across these super secret uber duper items. And I think it transforms. Let's see what happens if we backtrack. This is Square Enix. They always got graphics covered PS1. Incoming clip of Woody shouting, "My hot boy is heating up," or some equally insane line. And I guess we have too much mitochondrial power to, resist Eve's mutational powers. It's locked. What the fuck? What's over here? Alright. Body. My hot body is heating up. Don't give me ideas, guys. You don't want to give me lewd ideas. Merry Christmas, goodbye! This is the one that transforms. Oh shit, I hate these bird enemies, because they just fly in a circle like a bunch of fucks. And they're douchebags. Oh, we leveled up. I'm not sure how our stats were. I guess we'll find out as time goes on. Yeah. I like RPGs that try to... Like, I like RPGs like Kingsfield, Dark Souls, or this. Like, I don't like turn-based. I like real-time RPGs, generally. And also, I don't really enjoy the random nature. I mean, this game has a little bit of it